So Mark's here with Wilshire Gun. Mark, you got a kids camp coming up?
We do have several kids camps coming up the second and the fourth week in July, as well as this week. This is a great opportunity for kids to get their hunter safety course taken care of. But with that in mind, we are also offering the basic pistol, basic rifle, and a basic shotgun course. On the fourth day, we'll do a little competition, just as a little friendly competition to get the kids that built-in confidence that they should be looking for. Everything in this course is about safety. We're building that foundation, that lifelong aspect of safety, as well as the safe hunter aspect as well.
Okay, I guess you have limited space and limited time, so where do they need to contact? Where do people need to contact if they want to get their kids involved in the Kids Club at Wilshire Gun?
They can go onto the Wilshire Gun website, training links, course calendar. We allot up to 10 kids per camp. They are filling up. If they have any questions, they can contact Wilshire Gun as well.
You may have noticed I've been spending a lot of time reviewing Sig Sauer products. That's because very soon this whole area is going to be a Sig Sauer store right here inside of Wilshire Gun, and it's going to feature the newest, the latest, the hottest Sig Sauer products. So that's one of the reasons I've been kind of taking you through a walking tour of Sig Sauer and what Sig Sauer has to offer here at Wilshire Gun. One of those items, and I'm kind of jazzed about this because I'm an old Miami Vice fan, especially if you are, you'll want to check out the Sig Sauer 10mm. Featured in Miami Vice, Officer Crocket shot a 10mm. It came about as a result of the FBI needing something more powerful than the 38 Special. And a 9mm. So they came up with first the 10mm. This is the Sig Sauer P220 Elite 10mm. It's basically the 45 caliber platform with a longer barrel so that it can handle that muzzle velocity. 10mm has quite a muzzle velocity. In fact, it's around, that bullet's going to come out of there 1,200 to up to 1,500 feet per second. So that's more than a 357 and in the neighborhood of a 44 Magnum, but definitely not the caliber of a 44 Magnum, but definitely the penetration. Because this is a smaller platform than a 44 Magnum, the 8+1 magazine means you'll be holding a good amount of rounds, and it's not certainly as bulky, as heavy as a Desert Eagle or one of the other 44 Magnums. So let's go take this Sig Sauer 220, P220 Elite 10mm out on the range and have a look at it. Just for comparison, here is the 9mm case. Here is the 10mm case, okay? Here is a 357 case next to the 10mm, so you can see, you know, although it's bottleneck, the 357 is a little bit more narrow. Okay, going to start with our traditional drills. We're going to do 3 shots at 10 yards in under 10 seconds, and see how we do with the Sig Sauer P220 Elite 10mm. By the way, it's got a safety. This is the release of the hammer, and then your mag release is right up here. There is no decocker on this device, so you have to carry it cocked and locked, and it would help if it were loaded too. Okay, let's try again. Shooting a little high. Gonna bring it in now to 5 yards and see how I do. 2.4, not bad. A little better. We're gonna need to set the sights on this. It's a brand new gun. And now bringing it into 3. Reset the timer. Here we go. Better still. So even though it's got the muzzle velocity of a .357 right up there with the .44 Magnum, our kick isn't nearly what that would be, but our muzzle velocity and our pounds per square inch is about the same. I mentioned it was shooting a little high. This is my first 3 shots at 10 yards. My second 3 shots are right here, 1, 2, and 3. And then finally, when we brought it in closer, 1, 2, 3. I did have to compensate a little bit because the sights, I think, on this one are shooting a little high, but that's all adjustable. And so is the Sig Sauer 10 millimeter. If you want to add it to your collection, it's available here at Wilshire Gun. You too can play Officer Crocket from Miami Vice, because as usual, it's guns for everybody.